So yesterday I talked to you about writing or drawing your picture and labeling it. So in my picture, I ended up, I liked the gingerbread cowboy. So I drew the gingerbread cowboy. I did my best. And then there was one part of the story when the gingerbread cowboy was being chased by a roadrunner through the desert. So I drew a cactus to kind of show the desert. And I liked this part because my boys, we watch Looney Tunes, and they have a Roadrunner, and this Roadrunner looked a little bit different from the other Roadrunners that I had seen. And I thought it was kind of funny. And that was one of the differences in the stories, because in the other stories, he wasn't chased by a Roadrunner. So for your assignment, today you have to write 2 sentences. Well, I showed you my sentence yesterday where I showed you how to kind of get the grass line drawn, and then you count 3 and you draw another grass line. And then that second line is going to be your skyline. That line right there is going to be your plane line. The line that you draw is the grass line. Then it gives you 1 line underneath for your worm line. So I'm going to count 3 down because I know my sentence is going to be a little bit longer. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to draw my straight line. Drawing my straight... Oh, no. Let's see if I'm going to zoom in really quick and hold it with my other hand. All right. So my sentence is going to be, this story was different because it had a roadrunner. So I'm looking at my lines. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need 1 more. So I'm going to hold it down, try to draw it. Yep, there we go. And remember, we always start with a capital letter at the beginning of our sentences. So I'm going to make a little bit of a space, and then I'm going to write a capital T for the word this, because this is a sight word. So this space story. What's that sound? T, that's right. Or, that's O-R. Store. E. And at the end of words, sometimes when you hear E, Y can say E. We did not get to cover that yet. This story was, how many of you know how to spell was? That's right, it's W-A-S. Was, W-S. Was space different. Now, different is a big word. You can probably hear some of the sounds. So I'm going to say the sounds, and you can say the letters if you know them. D, I, F. There's 2 F's in different. Diff. Oh no. Mr. Klein doesn't know how to spell different. What should I do? Well, I could ask my mom, but I don't have anybody here to write with me. That's right. I can just make my best guess and keep writing. Because the hardest part is getting your ideas out. We can always go back and fix your words. So let's get our idea out. Diff, I'm just guessing. I know and t. So I made my best guess. And you know what? When my mom or dad reads this, they'll be able to come back and they'll be able to help me out with that. This story was different because is a big word and I don't have a lot of space. So I'm going to come down to the next line. Was different because it. How many of you can spell it for me? That's right. It. Because it had, tap out the word had. You can do this. Ad. A. Oh, and I need to write 1 more letter or line. So count them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. It had a roadrunner. And yesterday when I drew my picture and colored it and labeled it, my mom helped me with the word roadrunner, so I know it's at the top of my page. Road runner. And then I end it with a period. That's my punctuation mark for this one because it's a telling sentence. Boys and girls, do your best with writing your sentences. Today, what we're going to do is at noon, I'm going to have a Google Hangout. And even if you have something from the very first week we're off, I'd love you to bring your writings and we'll all share. If you can make it, great. If you can't, that's okay too. I love you guys. We'll see you soon.